Okay, viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to more Let's Show Off. Now, today I'm going to be bringing you another game for the Nintendo Wii, as you see. And this one, well, this one isn't as much much in the way of Wiimote reliability. It's actually more of a platformer. And a very, well, unique one, I guess, in a way. Because not only is it a platformer, it also has some combat bits in it too. Anyway, the name of this game is Lost in Shadow. Now, you're probably already thinking, this does kind of remind me of another game though, Mike. I think you might be lying about the unique part. Well, honestly, yes. You might want to say it kind of reminds you of the game Limbo. But it's actually not. You'll see when we start it up. Now, this game can be played in two ways. It can be played with the Wii Remote and the Wii Nunchuck, but I don't think I found a need to use it. So just keep that in mind. Oh, no. Actually, it is required. Huh. I'd looked that up just to make sure, and what do you know, it's making a fool out of me. I'll be right back. Let's try that again, shall we? It's only best if you get the full experience by resetting the game. Shut up. Okay, so this is Lost in Shadow. Now, if you sit on this screen long enough, you'll get like a little intro thing. I think you get it anyway if you start the game, so don't worry about just starting the game by hitting any button. Now, as you see, there are save files here. And I've only played one. And as you see, I'm actually not very far into the game. I'm only 16.3%. This game is long as hell. So, anyway, less action here, not too hard, not too easy, for action lovers. Honestly, the game is no fun if you play it on easy, I would believe. So, yes. To my knowledge, there is no voice acting in this game, just so you know. That didn't seem to do much. Or did it? far. In fact, we're in the garden. This is where you always start out, so don't think for a second that that's weird. Now, let me just say how many different game types that this game actually kind of has. Think of it this way. It's a puzzle platforming action game. Yeah. Because there is countless points when instead of just like moving on, which you can do, instead of just like moving on and like whenever you get the option, you want to explore every last nook and cranny because you're going to miss something if you don't. So anyway, in this first part you just kind of want to move forward. To do that, you have to have your nunchuck and you just move left or right on the control stick. As of right now, the other buttons don't do anything. Just so you know. Anyway, when you find these, read them. Hitting C. You find a memory. Your health will increase as you collect memories. Your health is shown as weight on the upper left corner of the screen. So right now our weight is only 5 grams. So it doesn't take much to kill us. You can check the memories you have found from the pause menu. So here's a memory here. A shadow, that is all that I have become. Your shadow is now 0.10 grams heavier. So, let's see, what can we compare those shadows to? Memories to. Oh, I know. Pieces of heart, more or less. Except instead of like, what is it? Would be quarter pieces, I think? Yeah, instead of quarter pieces, most of the time you're only going to get 0.10, or I think I've seen 0.5 before, or even 0.15. You never really get much beyond that. Now, as you notice here, you can actually fall into those spikes and get hurt. So, yeah. I'm being fucking retarded, I'm sorry. I can walk along the path of shadows, but I can't walk in the real world anymore. Most of these memories are pointless, so don't be surprised. Monitor eyes. Unlock monitor eyes as you make your way through each stage. To unlock one, all you need to do is touch it. There are 3 monitor eyes in each level, so we just found one. Now, say you end up missing them, you can get hurt. I can move from shadow to shadow if they're connected. If the shadow ends, that's as far as I can go. Okay, there's a 20. Okay, that's right, I remember there being some more. Don't do that just yet. Moving objects. You can move objects to open a path in what might appear to be a dead end. Hold the B button and point at the screen with the Wii remote. A large white circle will appear. This mark is what Spangle uses to search for movable objects. So yes, that little fairy that came and found us, her name is Spangle, and she will help us out by moving objects in the real world for us since we can no longer do that. Just so you know, that's like the only thing that the Wii remote requires you to do. Other than that, most of the commands in this game are button-oriented. So, just so you know, if an object you can move enters a search circle, a small glowing circle will appear. Hold the search circle over it to charge it with energy. After you charge an object once, you can move it again simply by pressing the B button. You never know what you might be able to move, so search high and low. Anyway, like he said, we can't move any further since that's in the way. Let's come over here and use our pointer to move this. Alright. So you can climb things if you jump and move toward them. And monitor eye up here. Now, as you saw, that was breakable platforms. And now we can't go past that area anymore. See, so now we have to go down here. Don't worry, I just wanted to show that I don't get hurt from falling as long as it isn't from too high. Now, actually what's ironic about that statement is you don't get hurt from falling at all. Not that I know of. I've fallen from a very high height and hit the ground. I think I survived, so yeah, you should be fine for the most part. Be-do-be-do-do-do. You can walk on a railing. If I can climb that tower, maybe I can get my body back. At least I hope so. So the goal of this game, for the most part, is, like he said, climb the tower. Now I have no idea how many floors there are, nor have I gotten very far in the game. Anyway, here's a shadow wall. A shadow wall blocks the exit of each stage. You cannot proceed to the next area without getting rid of it. To make it disappear, unlock all 3 monitor eyes in the stage and touch the wall. If you touch a shadow wall without all 3 monitor eyes, you'll take damage, like I said before. Now, just so you know, if you leave this screen, you can come back at any time to explore again. That breakable path that we saw, before, it would have just led up there, and I think we can get up there if we jump from here, can't we? Yeah. So it would have just brought you up here. There's no memory up there that I can see. Let's see. Yeah, there's no memory. You just come down here. So, for the most part, not required for you to go up there at all. But it's there. Anyway, by the way, the game already told you, but you hit A to jump, and no other commands are available to you right now until you find something else. Now, in case you were worried about saving, you save every time you leave come to a new screen. Now, if you fall here, you'll actually die. So just keep that in mind. This is obviously the I did not know there was a memory here. Too blurry to read. Shadow is 20 grams heavier. That's so interesting. I must have missed that one in my first playthrough because I did not know that was there. Oh, there's a monitor eye up there. Well, this sign will tell you it, but I could also show you. Let me just see. Moving while on objects. Try moving objects while you're on their shadows to go to new places you normally could not reach. So, unlike before where you think you would fall to your death if this thing was to move, actually, if you move it all the way, you can actually go up here. Now, of course, if you miss this jump, you'll regret it. Anyway, just grab that. Come down here. I must say, it's kind of hard to believe that there are shadows that would appear behind a waterfall. Just saying. Oh yeah, I've done that before. There we go. Pull yourself up there to get this memory. It might be a shadow, but if I fall without a shadow to land on, I'll disappear. Yeah, disappearing is your way of dying in this game. So if you fall off here, you just have to start back at your last checkpoint. Jump your way over here. Grab this monitor eye. And then, believe it or not, flip this lever. Now, I'll give you my little theory of what I've gotten so far from this game. I like to believe that the guy who removed our shadow did it as a test to see if we could, what's the word I'm looking for? Find our way back, I guess, so to speak. I don't know what happens when we find our way back, but from my theory as of right now, it does make you kind of feel like, ooh, I wonder if this is all meant to be, like this is all supposed to happen. So you got these little elevators that work by magic, more or less, because there's like no way that would normally work. Also, you got this gate here. What's funny is you can kind of like push against it. You won't do anything if you do, but it's just kind of funny. That's not movable, even though it looks like it should be. There's nothing movable here either. Despite what the game tells you, you shouldn't try moving all the time. You won't actually find anything most of the time. But you can come over here if you want. And if you do, you can climb up this ladder here. And basically you can wind up here and find monitor eye number 1. Now, if you were to fall there, I believe you would actually take damage, because I think you would fall far enough to take damage. Yeah, I have actually fallen and taken damage before, so that is a possibility. My apologies, viewers. I've forgotten the game mechanics already. Now this one's against the wall, so that one's not working by magic. Be careful of those spikes over there. You can actually jump into them. At least I have before. I believe it's possible. Let's come over here. Now it's showing that there's a monitor eye here, but remember, these will fall if you aren't careful. So just start running, then jump. That's how I've always done it. Now let's show what happens if you do fall. You find this memory. I suppose the only reason for me being here is to fade away. That is a good theory as well. But it's like, honestly, if he was meaning to kill you, wouldn't he have just stabbed the sword into you since you were just sitting there? I mean, obviously it would have killed you. But I mean, I guess if the sword's only meant to remove your shadow, maybe then it wouldn't actually work that way. Honestly, I actually don't know what's down there. I'm afraid to find out, too. Damn it, I missed the elevator. Oh, boy. That's okay. Oop. Back up a little bit. There we go. Alright, now we can come this way. To tram station. So you can come up here and move on if you want. I believe that there's nothing blocking this path, is there? Oh, nope, there is. And we don't have... Yeah, we were missing one eye, so we need to go back. Let me think, where is it? You're gonna have to bear with me. It's been a while since I played this game, so I honestly don't remember where everything is. As I said, the game doesn't change every time you, replay it. Oh, maybe we need to fall at that one place. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Well, that's a lie. It can hurt, but yeah, it did a little. But we found a new path. Come on. There you go. Aha, we opened the gate. Sadly, there's no cool little "Congratulations, you opened the gate" sound effect or anything like that. So, no fanfare like in Legend of Zelda or anything. Not that there needs to be, I'm just saying, you know. Now, you can crawl in this game. It's very rarely used though, so don't get used to that. A trap. Someone must have put it here. Your shadow is 20 grams heavier. So? Typical. Just jump over. Shadow corridors. These strange looking doors lead into a shadow corridor, an area of space completely separate from the real world. Some shadow corridors are dangerous, so be careful when you enter them. Now, it's actually required that you enter this one to get to the eye, so don't, be upset about it. Now, shadow corridors are actually kind of interesting. They're basically little puzzle areas. You can get a little more detail on it by reading this. Exiting shadow corridors. You can exit a shadow corridor at any time from the pause menu by selecting Leave Shadow Corridor. However, that doesn't really get you anywhere, because if you do that, you still won't, let's just say it like this, erase the shadow corridor so you don't go anywhere. It's a good thing we had an athletic boy, huh? The exit. Find the exit to return to the real world. Sometimes the exit is well hidden, so keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, well hidden my ass. It's right there. No, I'm just kidding. But no, there are some really hard ones later on in the game. Ta-da! Now, every time you defeat a shadow corridor, your health gets replenished, and you also saw that we got some points down here. Those points will be useful later. Right now, not so much. Anyway, let's head on up here. Yes, you can jump on ladders to move yourself ahead faster. That's right, there's nothing else over here, so we need to go back this way. Yes, you can walk, but it's finicky, so don't worry about that. Yeah, you can't jump while you're on the ladder, though, to get up the ladder faster. So you just gotta wait for your little guy to make his way up. Here we go. Already my throat's trying to say, okay, why are we talking so much? But don't worry, I'm still going to do these because I really need some content for you guys. And I thought, instead of doing main Let's Plays, I'm going to do stuff that's relaxing and not as what's the word I'm thinking of? Taxing, Which this one is, though, since it is a puzzle game. But since I remember most of it, it's not too bad. Man, he's got some hops. Now, I love this. See, look at that. You're like way in the background here, but these stones move in and out of the panes, and so you kind of can change your direction. Now, if you stand in this will heal you all the way up if you're hurting. That's all it does. So, keep that in mind. If you get hurt, come back and step in that. Rotating the stage. Spiral swirls like this one on the right can be used to rotate the stage. Walk over the spiral and press left or right on the control pad to rotate the stage 90 degrees in that direction. By changing the perspective of the shadows, you can open new areas to go to, so try rotating the stage in different ways. Be careful, you are not hit by the shadows when rotating the stage, or you have to try again. Rotate the stage and find your way to the exit. Ta-da! If you rotate it to the left, I believe you are hit, so just keep that in mind. I think for this one you want to do right again. Yep, there's the exit. Now, as far as I know, there's no memories in here or anything like that, so don't worry about trying to hunt down one in this area. The tram below leads directly to the tower. I'll be fine as long as I don't look down. Your shadow is 20 grams heavier. So, with one intro not being enough, two intros not being enough, we got a third there. But don't worry, it's actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed that intro when I first saw it. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I don't actually think you can go... Yeah, you can go back, actually. I don't think you can actually go back, but I think if you do, you don't get that, weird little thing again, so don't worry about that. You can come over here, and it's like, path to the tower. But you can come over to this, pull yourself up, and you'll find yourself on this light thing. The light thing is just a light source. It doesn't really do anything. The tower's defense mechanism in place. They are meant to remove unwanted outsiders. How he knows that, I'm not sure. Like, where that memory comes from exactly. Yeah. Anyway, we'll actually explore this shadow gate here in the next episode. And we'll also explain how this menu works in the next episode too. Till then, everyone. Bye.